What's up, everybody? Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. Haley is about to mess this whole plan up. Like, if she keep moving the way that she's moving, somebody gonna figure it out at some point. Somebody gonna put two and two together and see that something ain't right with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's moving too funny and too weird, especially over that damn cup of tea. Every time somebody try to take a cup of tea, she'll sit here and smack it out their hand, yell, grab it, do whatever. I'm like, you are being way too sneaky and obvious. Like, even Caroline was looking at her like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, tripping over a cup of tea. And if Naomi was smart, she would talk to Caroline and they would compare notes and go over that whole situation, because she would know how Haley flipped out on her too over a damn cup of tea. And Bill got to figure out something as well, because, like, how are you not seeing this? Like, she keeps supplying you with tea every damn day, all day. This is probably the most tea Bill done drunk in his entire life. Like, I'm pretty sure that man was not no tea drinker. And she just been plying him with tea every day, all day, nonstop. I would be suspicious of that. Like, how are you not? Like, tea of all things. She never fixed him a cup of coffee, nothing, just tea all day, every day. It's like, how are you not finding that a bit odd? I mean, Bill did at first. He was like, why you keep giving me tea? And I'm like, how are you not now? How are you getting so used to it? But yeah, she being too obvious, like her calling Randy and stuff every 5 minutes, freaking out about the poison or what and whatnot. And Randy is just as dumb as he want to be. I have no faith in Randy whatsoever. None. Like, that man can never come up with a good lie. Joey was not stupid. Joey knew his ass was going to see Haley, trying to come up with some decoy. I'm going to see such and such. Joey was like, don't keep trying to play me. I know who you going to see. Don't even do it. Haley keeps freaking out about this poison, like, because she's worried that it's going to pop up, especially when Caroline told her that Bill went to go get some tests done. She's worried it's going to show up in his blood work. And Randy keep letting her know, like, no, it's not. He was like, you're good. It's completely undetectable. On this front, I don't blame Haley for freaking out, because I would be too. Look who your partner in crime is. The man ain't that bright. I just wouldn't trust it coming from him. Like, Randy is not to be trusted. Like, the man is an idiot. But it's also not smart of Haley to keep meeting with Randy in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving yourself away. Because Bill went to the hospital, he saw Madison or whatever, and the preliminary test that she ran, the preliminary blood work that she ran showed that he looked healthy, that everything is functioning the way it should be. And then, of course, she ran some other little physical tests and stuff like that, and she let him know, like, listen, if we get something shows up that looks abnormal, because she's going to run additional blood work. And if something come up, she was like, we'll call you. So he went back to the office. Of course, Haley's giving him more tea, more tea. And he let her know, like, the blood work was good, I'm healthy or whatever. He done drunk that tea. That man done collapsed. Done fell the hell out. This has got to be a wake-up call for Bill. Somebody got to look into it, because how do you fall when your doctor just gave you a clean bill of health? And it was right after drinking that damn tea. Like, they got to compare notes. Like, Bill, Caroline, and Naomi need to get together. They need to compare notes. They need to go over this. Because, of course, Haley, before he collapsed, she's sitting there talking about going to St. Bart's for the holidays and all that mess. I'm like, Haley, go on somewhere. She keep moving the way she moving, she gonna get found out, because I feel like she's going way too fast with the poison, like way too quickly. It's like she need to slow it down, because you making it too obvious. Like, they better compare some notes and put 2 plus 2 together and see that this heifer is up to something. Like, she's poisoning you. Get that tea tested. Like, I'm gonna need somebody to use their brain. Like, seriously. So anyway, moving on from that. Madison, when she was with Bill, she was telling Bill about her and Chelsea's Thanksgiving and stuff, and she felt like Chelsea basically was sucking up to her mom. And I get where Bill is coming from, because I do get it. It's like when you meet somebody's family for the first time, yeah, you're trying to be polite. Of course, you're not going to be rude. Naturally, you're going to be polite. I feel like Chelsea was doing too much, though, because it was put out there that Chelsea was agreeing with Madison's mother about the different methods of healing and stuff like that. Because we all know that, not Chelsea, but Madison's mother downplays her role as a doctor and using science and stuff like that. And she's more of a spiritual healer kind of person. And it just sounds to me like Chelsea was agreeing with that, and that's what pissed Madison off. Like, it's one thing to be polite, but to sit there and egg her mother on, and that was a no-no. So I see where the problem is coming from. Like, Chelsea definitely was doing too much. And if somebody's telling you about their family, you should listen. Obviously, that person knows their family obviously better than you. You might want to just listen and fall back. But I do feel like Chelsea from now on should listen to Madison and definitely listen to Anita, because even Anita told her she was wrong. Because Anita was in a similar situation with Vernon and his family when she first met them. So she took his lead, and that's what Chelsea needs to do. And Chelsea knows she messed up. She definitely knows she was doing too much. It was still good to see Chelsea in this episode, though. Even sick, Chelsea looked good. Like, Chelsea looked good. Like, that's a badass woman. I feel like a lot of the females on the show are just bad. Like, they all just fine as shit. Even the older ones, from the older ones to the younger ones, they all look good. The first generation of Dupree, second generation of Dupree, they look bad. But I'm glad Madison went to go talk to Chelsea and try to clear the air or whatever, because they haven't been speaking since Thanksgiving pretty much. So at least she went to go talk to her. She broke all type of HIPAA, though. When she went over to see Chelsea and told her, oh, yeah, your dad came in. He fine. He just came in for a checkup or whatever. I didn't know you can give out that information. I wish my doctor would. Like, if my doctor ever bumped into a family member, yeah, I seen him. He came in for a checkup. You better keep your mouth closed. They shouldn't even know that information. They can't know that. They ain't supposed to know I even came to see you. Like, even if you didn't tell them exactly what what the blood work said or nothing like that, even still, they shouldn't even know I was there. But I'm glad Chelsea and Kat got some FaceTime or whatever and was talking about her and Madison and Kat and Tomas. I'm glad Kat is pumping the brakes on this situation, this whole move-in nonsense, because it is way too soon. I would be even happier if Kat just dumped Tomas' raggedy ass. He is definitely not the one. She need to let him go. But I'm glad she got enough sense to, pull back at least on that, because that's way too much. Way too much, way too soon. So anyway, moving on from that. I did enjoy the scenes, though, with Anita and Bill at the hospital. Bill is just so tired of hearing everybody tell him how much he messed up. He's so sick of hearing it, because he felt like, oh, that's old news or whatever. Because Anita was letting him know, you messed up. You had a good wife. You had a good family. She said anybody would have been happy to be a part of this family, and you messed all that up over some lust. All over some cheap little floozy. Messed it all up. But he just felt like, what? He just trying to move on with his life. He was like, listen, things wasn't perfect with me and Danny from jump, but that's not the point, though. And I get where Bill was coming from. Like, is any marriage perfect? Absolutely not. No marriage is perfect, but it just seems to me like he didn't really try to fix his marriage. Like, he just made the problems worse by messing around with this woman and that woman. He had multiple women before Haley. So he was just destroying that marriage every single day. And I felt like it was definitely an anvil being dropped when he basically said, like, nobody could be, perfect like Vernon or whatever, or be the perfect husband or whatever. I mean, Vernon ain't the perfect husband, but he damn near close. Damn near. Because even Anita was like, she wished that, Vernon being a good husband would have rubbed off on Bill. But I like that, Anita was trying to show him some grace because she could tell that Bill still loved Danny. He could sit there and lie all he wants and say, oh, we just, tolerate each other because of our kids or whatever. No, it's more than that. He still loved that woman. The way he was acting at Winterfest, and even when he found out about her and Andre, that man still he still loved him some her. He just too stubborn to say it outright. But Anita was like, you know what? Anita said, forget it. I said my piece. She was like, I'm gonna give you some grace. Since Danny willing to give you some grace, I'm gonna give you some. And I love that, she being cordial with him. She willing to put the hostilities to the side, but she had to give her piece. She had to let him know how she felt about his foolery. And that she happy that, her daughter is smiling again. She's happy again because he was surprised that she's cool with Danny and Andre being married. I mean, what can she do about it? Ain't much she can do. And she's just hoping that Nicole can move on too. That both her daughters can find some happiness after all the mess they done been through with their husbands or ex-husbands. So anyway, Danny went to go see Vernon and whatnot, to invite him and Anita to lunch with her and Andre, but he got other plans. And, he was on the phone with Sharon, talking about, oh, we could do it in the living room because I got the house to myself. Vernon, choose your words wisely. Do it in the living room. That's how you know that man ain't cheating. That's how you know. Because I just refuse to believe that Vernon would disrespect Anita like that. I'm pretty sure it ain't got nothing to do with no another woman or him and Sharon messing around. It's about that singing. And a lot of other people probably gonna start to think he creeping until the big reveal that he really getting singing lessons and he trying to surprise Anita. Because even when Danny came in, he was letting her know, like, don't creep up on me like that. Vert is such an OG because OGs don't play that. I just feel like people in general, a lot of people in general don't play that. Like, don't creep up on nobody. Sometimes that can get you hurt. Like, you have to be careful. And it's so funny that Vernon pretty much said that he felt Andre fit in better with the family than Bill ever did. I said, well, damn. I was shocked that he said that. Because I know, Bill ain't his favorite person or whatever, but damn. They were tight at one point, so I was like, he ain't never fit in with y'all. Unless he just said that to be nice, I guess. But Vernon went all out for Anita. That man went all out. Had the living room all decked out. Had a romantic dinner all set up. And this man had food flown from New Orleans. Gumbo, the whole nine. Flown from New Orleans to Fairmont Crest. I said, well, I'll be damned. And even like Anita was shocked by it. She was like, damn, normally men in the doghouse do stuff like this. But Vernon smooth. That's that OG. Vernon was like, listen, it's just an I love you. He was like, I'm just doing this because this is what I do. He was like, I show love every day. I was like, damn, that's smooth though. That is smooth. Getting her one of her favorite meals and stuff flown in. Whew. Damn. Like, see, watching stuff like that should make any married person step their game. Step your romance up. I'm just saying. But I felt bad for Anita though, because she got a phone call from her doctor letting her know that she got to run more tests. I said, oh Lord, please tell me Anita ain't sick, because I keep hearing rumors that she might have cancer or something. I'm like, that'd be so messed up. Ugh. But anyway, moving on from that, Vanessa is becoming such a pill. Like, she keeps trying to demand Joey publicize their relationship, and Joey keep letting her know, listen, we not doing that. He was like, it's too much to lose. We got too much on the line to be messing up, our business stuff and whatnot. Because he was like, we done worked too hard independently, separate on our businesses, and now we got this joint venture. He was like, we ain't got time for that to be public. And then he kept telling her, what about your public image? What about your kids? She was like, oh, the kids ain't spending the holidays with me. I'm like, Vanessa, you ain't shit as a parent. I'm just like, she did a little quick drive-by Thanksgiving with the kids, and now they ain't even coming home for the Christmas season. Vanessa, These kids, this is their first holiday without their daddy, and you ain't going up there. They not coming. What the hell is wrong with her? But she basically felt like she done pretending. She's tired of playing the grieving widow card. Everything Joey was saying to her was falling on deaf ears. She wasn't hearing nothing he was saying. So she was just letting him know, like, listen, I'm not going to keep playing this game with you. I'm not going to keep being a secret and whatnot. I'm like, Vanessa, go on somewhere. I'm just saying, this man trying to tell you some common sense. Because she done went to the club, got pissy drunk, and Anastasia came over. Lord, somebody need to whoop Anastasia ass. She came over there, harassing Vanessa, talking about, oh, just like your dead husband, you over here getting drunk. Vanessa was like, if you don't take your ass somewhere and go get some Botox. Like, Vanessa was giving it. She said, take your ass on somewhere. And of course, Anastasia keep clapping back. I'm like, girl, go on somewhere. So Vanessa saw Danny and Andre over there. She come over there crying about her relationship with Joey and whatnot. And Danny was like, listen, I ain't too much feeling for you. She said, Joey leaving you could be the best thing for you. And of course, here come Anastasia, letting her know, like, oh, this the country club. They don't tolerate this kind of foolery. They don't tolerate you acting no fool up in here and all this. I'm like, Anastasia, she gonna end up popping you in your mouth. You might want to walk away, girl. I'm just saying. Joey came up in there and he just grabbed Vanessa and just pulled her into a kiss. I was like, what kind of game are they playing with each other? Because some tell me their feelings towards each other is genuine, but I also feel like there's a caveat, like there's a twist to them. You know what I'm saying? I do think they enjoy each other in this little twisted ass relationship they're in, but I feel like it's a game being played. I don't know who's in, but I feel like it's a game. It's part genuine, part game, and I'm here for it because I like their little twisted ass love affair. It's rather crazy. I like the chemistry. But Danny had her little conversation with Andre or whatever, trying to figure out how he felt seeing Ashley at Winterfest or whatever. And he was like, honestly, he just felt bad for the girl. But he was like, he where he want to be. I said, I hope so. Because Danny was like, you know how crazy I could be. Like, don't mess up now. She said, I don't like to share. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. I will see you all later. Peace.